Hello, my name is Jennifer Sharamonte. I'm one of the counselors at Community College of Philadelphia, and today I'm going to give you a brief overview of a wonderful career development website called the Occupational Outlook Handbook. So come on with me. I'm going to share my screen and we'll get started. Okay, in just a moment, you should see a website. Here, let me roll up. That's called the U.S. Bureau of Labor Statistics, BLS.gov. I got to the Occupational Outlook Handbook by clicking here on Publications and then selecting this document. The Occupational Outlook Handbook is essentially an encyclopedia of work in the United States, and it has a lot of wonderful information in it. You can search for career information by job title here on the A to Z index. You can also search by industry cluster or group on the left. And you can come to this top search menu to look for jobs by growth level, pay, and education or training requirement. So for our example today, let's go with a job that everyone is familiar with, nursing. I'm going to roll down the page and click on N. Now it does take a minute to load because there are thousands of job entries. Okay, it looks like it's almost ready to go to N. There we go. So let me roll down the page until we get to nurse. Oops. It looks like the website wants us to take a survey. Sorry about that. So we'll go back to where we were. Okay, here we go. You're going to see as I bring, I'm sorry, you're going to see as, okay, this page keeps bouncing. I apologize. Let's try this one more time, friends. Here we go. All right, we're finally where we need to be. You can see that when I went to nurses, it says, please see registered nurses. Sometimes that happens where a job title might be classified with a slightly different language than you would think to use, and that's perfectly okay. So we're going to click on registered nurses. Once this website loads, you're going to see several very helpful tabs. The first tab is the job summary. The summary tells us what the most recent median pay was, and this is important. People often confuse mean and median. So when we look at the pay here, this is not the mean, this is not the average. Median is a list from the lowest to the highest paid salary range in the United States. And median means the middle point or the medium salary, not the average salary, but the midpoint from the lowest to the highest paid person. And that salary is tied to this educational level. So what we can conclude is that people at this 50% mark and below were probably at the associate's degree education level for nursing. And people at this salary level and above that 50% mark were bachelor's degree and above, bachelor's degree plus experience. We can also come down here to the job outlook. This is really important. The average job in the United States grows approximately 6% a year. So when we see 12% growth, we know that nursing jobs are growing approximately twice the rate of other jobs at this time. And the federal government is predicting that between 2018 to 2028, that 12% there is going to translate into 371,500 job openings across the country. So once we've reviewed the summary, we can click here to see what they do. This page is going to give us examples of a day in the life. What kinds of duties are involved? What kinds of specialties might there be? The work environment tells us where nurses most frequently work. And as you can see, the largest percentage of nurses in the United States work for hospitals. Here's where students typically find the most helpful information, how to become one. When we read this tab, we can find out what kind of training and education is needed to be a nurse. We can continue on with more information about pay and job outlook, or even specific state and area data. But this is the tab I want to go to right now, similar occupations. Part of career decision making is ruling things in and ruling things out. So if you read about a job and parts of it interest you, but some of it doesn't, I recommend that you click here on similar occupations. And now you will see that this resource has given you a list of jobs that have some overlap, some things in common with nursing, but also some differences. And that might be just enough to hit the exact right career spot for you. So we started by looking for a job title. Now I'm going to go back to the main page. What if, for example, we weren't looking for nursing? You're a student who says, I want to be in medicine, but I don't really know exactly what title. You could always come over here and start in the healthcare occupation group and start looking around. A third alternative could be that you want to be in medicine and you want to get to work right away, that you don't want to go beyond your associate's degree. So we could come up to the search box and we could put in associate's degree because we know that's the highest education level you want. And let's say you want to know what associate's degree jobs have the highest growth rate right now, fastest growth rate. So I'm going to click go with those two factors selected. All right, this search has given us, wow, we've got a whole bunch. Something didn't take right because it should have restricted by the education level. There we go, there we go. Okay, so the report of the fastest growing jobs in the United States by associate's degree gave us a list of 9 occupations. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 6 of the 9 are in medicine. 1 is related, veterinary medicine. So we would be able to say that if you're looking for a field with a lot of growth, these medical occupations might be where you want to focus. On the other hand, they may not necessarily meet your requirements for income. So I'm going to click the back arrow and we're going to introduce an income filter. So now we're going to take growth rate out. We know you want the associate's degree, but let's say now instead of growth rate, you want to know the highest paying jobs. What jobs pay the most at the associate's degree level? So I'm going to select the highest salary band. And now we'll click go. Okay. We'll give it a minute to filter. There we go. So associate's degree making $80,000 or more, 3 jobs. 2 are in medicine, but if we move over here to the projected growth rate, what we can see is that air traffic controllers have no job growth and nuclear technicians are actually losing jobs. So really, even though the pay is high, there's no job opportunity there. The only one that meets the criteria of associate's degree education, medical degree, explosive job growth, and salary of $80,000 or more is radiation therapy or nuclear medicine. So I hope this resource is helpful as you engage in career and transfer planning, and please feel welcome to contact the counseling department at any time if you need further assistance.